welcome. It has been like a few days, hasn't it? How many days was it actually? I'm thinking actually. How many days has it been? It's been like 5 days? 5 days since we've last seen each other, bro. 5 days since we've last seen each other. Immediately raid. Wait, that's an immediate raid. That's an immediate raid. Good evening, curry noodles. Thank you for the raid, bros. Thank you. What are you guys doing? Hold on a second. Let me give you guys a shout out first. I literally just started stream, so this is like a. Hold on a second. Okay, hold on a second. I haven't streamed for quite a few days, and so I need to. I sound different. Did I get a new hat? No, I sound different. Wait, I sound How come I sound different? Do I not sound the same way that I usually do? I mean, I guess my nose is kind of blocked. my nose is kind of blocked compared to usual. So I might sound a bit different. You might hear me doing a bit of this. So yeah, I'm sick. Nose sounds a tiny bit stuffy. Okay, there we go. Yeah, it's the achoo. Oh, you did a music stream. Oh, I'm happy that you guys are doing music. Oh, I'm happy that you guys are recommending me. Actually, today I'm here to just do a little quick yap, right? You gotta run. No. All good. Thank you so much for dumping your kids on me. I will try not to be too bad of an influence. I'm sort of like, it's been a while since I've greeted my kids too. I mean, they're not kids, okay? You guys have not kids. Oh, Lazarus, thank you. Welcome from the random recommendations. It's actually been a good 5 days, right? It's actually been a good 5 days since I've last streamed, and so a lot has happened in between then, and I just sort of wanted I wanted to catch up with everyone. Okay, I wanted to catch up with everyone, and that's pretty much what the stream today is going to be. Oh, ice cream sandwich. Hi, I'm doing good. I'm actually a little bit sick today. Okay, so for the Neg pals who do know me. Thank you for the resub, Clueless. Thank you, bro. Good evening. Welcome, senpai. Welcome. Good evening. Catch up. I'm gonna throw a rock at you. I know you just threw a rock. I know you just resub, but I'm gonna throw a rock at you. David. Thank you for the resub, bro. Thank you for your prime. I will lovingly throw a rock at everyone. Oh, Lazarus and ice cream sandwich. Thank you for the follows. Okay. So it's been a few days, right? It's been a few days. And so if you guys remember what we talked about last time during stream and what got me to immediately cancel the streams in between is actually first of all, I really missed you guys. I mean, I feel like I say this every single time, okay? I say this every single time. Like, for me, I'm somebody who hides away when things get tough, right? I hermit. And so I had the most past few days. You can't, you idiot. No, you're not idiot. You just have a lot more going on in your life, So let me recap everything, right? You kind of missed me too. Oh, don't take it personal. Okay. I understand. I don't take it personal. So last time I was streaming, right? We were doing a bit of sewing, and I got a stressful DM. I got a really stressful DM, and so well, you see, I broke the #1 streamer rule, which is do not check DMs when you are streaming. But I saw a DM, right? And then I clicked on it, and I was like, ugh! And then I felt so stressed that I was like, I can't continue streaming. Yeah, I felt so stressed that I couldn't keep streaming because I'm like, oh no, I don't want everyone to see this uncool side of me. You know, I don't want everyone to see me like freak out and be stressed, because I've never been like that on stream before. I've never been like straight up stressed out like that on stream before, and it's sort of like like how do I put this, right? How do I put this? I like being transparent with everyone, okay? I like showing you guys all the different kinds of sides of me because I feel like that's the fun part of streaming. That's the fun part of, you know, spending precious time together or something like that, right? But like that part of me was really uncool, and so I want to be somebody who is really cool, you know, even if you okay. Don't make fun of me for this. Don't make fun of this, okay? But like I have this image of myself as like, I have this image of myself in your brain, okay? I imagine you think of me as somebody who is like, oh man, you know, I love to tease Neg, and I love to throw rocks at her metaphorically, but you know, secretly I look up to her in some ways. You know, and so I don't want to show you my my uncomposure side, right? You don't blame me. That Neopets Doki bird, when she got that DM and seeing her spiral was distressing. Yeah, actually, from what I saw, she handled it really well. She handled it really well. Yeah, she handled it really well. So I'm like, oh man, I wish I could handle stressful DMs like that. But really, it wasn't anything as stressful as what Doki Bird received, okay? It was sort of like, okay, so I don't know how much of this I can say because it's, one, it's IRL stuff, and two, it doesn't really involve me. But so May has been a really, really, really stressful month for me. I don't know what it is. Okay, I believe, don't make fun of me for this, but there's a part of me that believes in fortune telling. And so at the end of last year, it's so embarrassing, but like I read a thing about my zodiac and also fortune telling stuff and everything, and they said that May would be a really bad month health wise for me, so so I was like, oh wow, okay, that makes sense. You know, that makes sense. Let's just get the month over with. And then it just kept coming. It just kept on coming. Bad things just kept on coming. I don't know if it was confirmation bias or if May really was just cursed. Don't believe in the big zodiac conspiracies. I believe, okay? And the thing is, like, maybe it's because I believe that it makes May a really, yeah, maybe I gaslit myself into getting sick. Maybe. But pretty much, so in May, I had thesis stuff, right? Uni stuff was like piling onto me. And then, for the stressful social situation, my IRL friend group kind of got into a fight. And so I wasn't involved in the fight, but like, you don't want to stand by and watch bad things happen, right? So you try to help, but then it's sort of like the more you try to help, the worse things get, and you're just kind of man standing there. So that's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. And so, I was sort of trying to piece things together there, because it's like the first time that people have no, out of respect for everyone involved, I don't want to say anything. I don't want to say much because once again, I wasn't involved. I'm just a guy. I just go here. I just work here. I just go to school here. You know. Is this a thing I mentioned in passing to give more context to the movie tickets in the group chat nonsense? No. This has nothing to do with the group chat thing. This has nothing to do with the group. Well, actually, no. It has some things to do with the group chat thing. Yeah. You know what? Yeah. So like, I had not caught in the crossfire. I kind of threw myself into the crossfire. Because it was, okay, so I got advice from Asta about what I should do. And it's so hard, right? It's so hard. Like sometimes in situations, there's no correct answer. And I think that, so let's talk about boundaries, right? Let's talk about boundaries a little bit. So when it comes to friendships and boundaries, you're sort of like, how do I put this? There are some things you can say and some things you can't say to a friend, right? And then sometimes you're kind of like, oh, you know, I could say this and I could give my opinion, but also, is it polite to do so? Is it the correct thing to do so? Should I not leave them alone? But then if you like sort of think about it again, right? It's sort of like, is it my place to say this? Is it my place to do this? But once again, if you are close friends with someone, then I feel like if you're not the one to push boundaries to help someone, then who is? You know? Like, I feel like we can always live in fear, you know, that our decisions will backfire. And I feel like we can live in fear about whether it's our place to do something. Because sometimes you can say something to someone, like, even if someone's a super close friend, but it could be their weak spot, right? And they might take it very personally, and that damages a relationship beyond repair, you know? And it's very hard as well, because sometimes you might have to tell someone some really hard truths because you're trying to help them, right? Because you care about them. But then if you do it poorly, if you do it wrongly, it might hurt them. It might really, really hurt them. And it's so hard because they're gonna pull the "it's none of your business." Like, I think you should respect, you know, I think you should respect the decisions that I make, or something like that. But once again, if you're not the one to tell someone something, then who is? You know, because that's love. That's what love is. That's what love and care is, right? Right? And like, on the contrary, I feel like sometimes you can see someone really, really, really needs help, but on the outside, they're saying no, and like to leave it alone, and they might even get a little bit annoyed if you push them. But if you don't push them, then that's sort of like you're leaving them in the dust, you know, and you're like sort of in hindsight, you might have thought, oh, maybe, you know, the correct choice in the long run was to push boundaries, was to be like, I don't care what you say, I'm gonna give you this help whether you want it or not, right? And that's a really, really hard thing to decide for someone, right? That's a really, really hard thing to decide for someone. And so I think, like, I was kind of put in that position. Yeah, I was put in that position, and it wasn't great, because I was also dealing with uni stuff, and then my internet died, and is this a counseling stream? Oh, no, it's not. I'm just explaining what happened over the past 5 days, because for some reason, Neg Nass likes to get really, 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 really personal with everybody. Yeah. I like to get very personal with everyone. And so I just wanted to let everyone know that I'm okay, I'm doing well, and that it was an anomaly, essentially. I had a bunch of different things fall over me all at once. Yeah, and so May was just a really, really, really awful month. Anyhow though, so internet decides to die for a few days. And so when you have all that time to sort of sit down by yourself and think with no internet, you gotta start thinking, right? You kind of start thinking. And with all this friend group stuff going on, you start thinking about your future. You start thinking about, okay, realistically, how long are we going to be friends? Realistically, what's happening with my life? And then, for the first time in years, like literal years, I had a big emotional breakdown. Like a big one, where I just sat there and cried for hours because I was afraid of the future. Yeah, literally what no internet does to someone. Okay, what no internet does to an internet creature. And it got to the point where, like, I actually went to Asta's house, right? Yeah, I actually went to Asta's house, and it was like late at night. And I just stayed over. I just stayed over at her house because it was sort of like a, hey, no internet here. Hey, I need company. Hey, help. And because she's a few years older than me, like, we talked through it together. and she said something really, really sweet. Yeah, she like, I don't care if what she said was just to make me feel better, but she was like, she slept on the floor and she let me sleep on her bed, bro. She let me sleep on her bed. She offered to, oh, you can sleep in the guest room or you can sleep in my room here. Like, I sent my parents a text, you know, just so you know, they're gonna wake up at 11 tomorrow. I sent them a text, and so if you want to dodge them, just stay in my room until after 11, okay? Yeah, and it was really, really kind of her. And then she was kind of like, oh, you know, if things with your friend... Because remember how I said I might be moving out, like, with a friend, and we might be renting a place, right? But then, like, friend group stuff. IRL friend group stuff. And then she said, listen. She held my hand and she said, listen, if things with your friends don't work out, you know, just move in with me. Like, you can... And we're both streamers, so I understand, right? We understand each other's interests, we understand each other's habits, and I can cook you all the delicious food. And I was like, oh yeah, I can do dishes. And she's like, okay, perfect, I hate doing dishes. And I'm like, oh, I can do your ironing too. And she was like, even better, because I hate ironing. And I like ironing, because ironing is like so, gives me so much zen, you know? And it's just, I don't know, cause like, it just gives me so much comfort, you know, cause like in that moment when you're having a crisis, when you're having a crisis like that, those are the words you need to hear, you know. You want to hear some stability in your life. Like even if she wasn't 100% serious about those plans, it's just hearing it was super duper comforting. She really does know what to say. She really does know what to say. I really love her a lot. So that's what's been going on with me over the past few days. And I cried so hard that I got sick. I cried so hard that I got sick. And I've been sick ever since. Yeah, honestly, like, I'm sorry, every single stream is just me talking about Asta. Every single stream is just me talking about her, because it's like, okay, so she recently, like, got a bunch of free time, because like, one of her responsibilities is over, right? Well, not over per se, but it's sort of like, it's a quiet time in the bakery. I cried too hard and got sick. Yeah, it was the first time since like my late teens. Yeah, my late teens that I've cried like that. Because it's how do I put it? Like, it was the kind of fear where you're sort of like, oh no, where is my future going? And because I'm the type to sort of like ignore the future and sort of like look at only what's in front of me, right? And so with graduating uni soon and also being unsure of what to do with moving out and all that, a lot of really small things sort of come together, and once you start the death spiral, you don't really stop, right? And so sometimes it can get like that. And so I learned one thing. Right? I learned a very big thing. I learned a very, very, very big thing from this. You wanna know what it is? I learned that I was emotionally constipated. I was emotionally constipated. Cause oh boy, Nosville, good evening, welcome. And K98, the VTuber roaster, welcome. Oh no, please don't roast me. I will cry. Not a big cry, but I'll small cry. Okay, I'm a weenie. Don't be mean. Yeah, I emptied my emotional dumpy. I did. Also Nosville, welcome. Also Aga, you stepped in as well. Welcome. Good evening. Yeah, I'm a weenie. Okay. And then we go 24 minutes bodily function metaphors. Yeah. Oh, Luak, good evening. Oh, you have to head, bro. Oh, thank you for dropping in to hear about how much I love Asta. The meanest thing you can do to me is call me mean. Actually not untrue. take care, Luak. You're so true for this. Okay. So the thing that I wanted to say, right, was the biggest thing that I learned was I think it's okay to have big breakdowns, actually. Now, hear me out. So, as you guys know, right? As you guys know, I used to be a big weenie in high school. Like, I had a huge depressive episode in high school where I had so much anxiety and I was very depressed that I actually didn't go to school for half a year. I was a hikikomori, right? Hikikomori. And so I used to have sort of like big breakdown cries like every single few days. And so I think like ever since then, ever since sort of like I went to therapy, yada yada for it in high school, I've actually stopped myself from having those kinds of big breakdowns, because like I always say, oh, you know, it's always good to cry, to express your feelings. But I think I've gotten so good at sort of rationalizing my feelings and sort of like explaining them and talking about them without sort of letting myself just cry for no reason, you know, just without letting myself cry for no reason. Because I like to talk about feelings a lot, right? And I like to sort of like justify them, give them reasons, sort of be like, oh, I'm feeling this because this, therefore it is okay, and therefore I am okay. So what I'm trying to say is, I've only ever let myself feel small doses of emotion, and then saying, okay, I'm not doing the typical male TM thing as people say, where I shut off my emotions. It's more like I'm only letting myself feel bite-sized versions of them. And so I think that's also as unhealthy as bottling them up entirely, because I didn't realize how much I needed to just cry everything out, right? Because now I feel so much lighter. You feel so much lighter. And so what I learned was sort of it's okay to have a big meltdown and have to take an entire day to have a meltdown, you know? As long as you're not doing anything dangerous to yourself or anything dangerous to other people, it's okay to cry for more than an hour. Because I used to be so afraid to cry for like longer than a certain period of time, because I'm like, nope, I'm past that, you know? I shouldn't be so quote unquote mentally ill, which is like, now that I think about it, it sounds awful, right? It sounds awful, right? Because I'm kind of like, yeah, I accept that I still have some anxiety, but I'm not that mentally ill. I'm past that stage. Therefore, I should be better than this. But all I was doing was sort of delaying the problem, right? Yeah, you should cry for longer than 60 minutes if you want to cry for longer than 60 minutes, because that causes problems. And this is coming from someone like me who is so open about sort of, if you need to be sad and cry, you should cry. So this is a PSA. Okay, this is the PSA. Crying a little bit is still better than not crying at all, but you should always cry. You should cry every day. Cry every day. Cry every single day. Yeah, denying yourself from your own feelings is bad. Exactly. Even if you let yourself feel a little bit of it. You know what? You should cry right now. Yeah, cry right now. Return to baby. Do it. You have nothing to cry about. Okay, one day your parents are gonna die. And one day you're gonna die. And one day every person you love is going to die. Too late. Oh, I'm sorry. Cry, redeem, shrug. That's fine. You're slightly hungry. Is that enough? Oh, I mean, some people get really stressed when they're hungry, and then they cry when they're stressed, right? Your big breakdown usually happens at the end of May. You kind of already know it's been good. It's coming, yeah, it's coming. Your big breakdown is coming. I feel like I should. You know how in project management they have end of sprint reviews, right? Or they have end of project wrap up, right? And they they have like a quarterly review for businesses. I think you should have a quarterly mental breakdown. I think you should have a quarterly mental breakdown. Yay, Scrum! We love Scrum! I'm not wearing pants. Yeah, I'm not. So what, huh? Yeah, here's your quarterly scheduled breakdown. Take an entire day to cry. Just do it. Okay, the S in Scrum stands for sob. Group breakdown session in 5 minutes. Check out how hard I can cry. Yeah, just schedule your emotional incidents for when it's convenient, Lamal. It's like write down every single like slightly stressful thought you have in a jar, and then pick a day to like go through the jar. Pick a day to go through the jar and just go through it and be like, you know what? It does suck that they're never gonna stock this particular brand of ice cream I like a lot. And also, you know what? It does suck that I'll never be small enough to ride on those little mall machines that go when you sit inside it anymore. Oh, by the way, recently I tried to get into one of them. Getting into it is not the problem. It's getting out that's the problem. What flavor of ice cream do I buy? French vanilla. Always French vanilla. Wait, again? No. Last time I got stuck on one of those boingy things. This time I got stuck inside those like enclosed like mall cars, you know? It's different. Similar thing, different thing. Similar but different. Listen, it's the intrusive thoughts, you know? Listen. They say that you are only young once, okay? So if I can see it, then I will try it. Also, each of them are built differently, so I mean, like, if I don't fit into this one, I'll fit into the other one. It's just, it was very embarrassing. You strike me as the type to try things full well knowing I might get stuck. Oh, absolutely! Absolutely! Can I just say, the other day, I was on a walk with Asta, and then we walked all the way to the local shops, and my sister happened to be there as well, and then we were like, oh, hey, hi, you're here too, and my sister said, yeah, and she was just leaving, and she said, hey, you know, the price of groceries is so high now, it's awful. And I shouted at her very loudly, haha, that's at the entrance of the grocery store where there's a bunch of strangers. I said, haha, that's why they call them groceries, because the prices are so grossly high. And I say this as both Asta and my sister are struggling to walk away from me as fast as possible. Yeah, genuinely hiding their face and doing the power walk. That's why they call groceries. We don't know. I mean, okay, listen. I pick my battles, okay? I know time and place. I know when it is appropriate to be a public disturbance. I know when it's inappropriate to be a public disturbance, okay? I might look like I am clueless. Doing, 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 doing. But I am actually very clueful. Was it appropriate though? I mean, it's the middle of a shopping center, you know. And so, you know what I said to Asta? I just like when she was lamenting, she just said to me, I just said to her, you know, if anything, this doesn't hurt anyone. If anything, this would be a funny story for anyone who saw this incident to tell at the dinner table. And if anything, this is a teaching moment for parents to their kids. For parents to their kids. Points. Don't be like this lady. Oh, you're clueless. Oh, sorry. Then I'm clueful. I'm clueful. Just call me Neg Nas's clues. Nas's clues. Making materials for future stand-up comedians. Yeah, that's me. That's me. You know, I exist in this world to make everyone feel a little bit better. Sometimes by comparison. Someone has to be the bad example, exactly. Stupid high schooler yelling nonsense at the gross. No, that's one of my biggest fears though. That is actually one of my biggest fears, to be seen as a clueless kid. To be seen as a hooligan, even. As a kid making trouble. Because I swear I'm not making trouble. I swear everything I do is out of pure whimsical joy of my heart, you know? Because usually, like, you see teenagers climbing into those little mall cars, you know, climbing on parks, and those teenagers, they're like, like they're doing it with nefarious intent, right? It's like they're making fun of it or something. But no, I'm doing it with genuine intent. You know, I'm not gonna commit arson. I'm just gonna try to break into this home, not to commit a crime, but to just see what's going on in there. Zippy Soda, good evening, welcome, hello. Ever think about how easy it is to live rent-free in people's heads forever? Just do something wildly confusing. Buy a bunch of watermelons and hide them all over your neighborhood. Oh. Funny that I have a story about this. I think I told you guys this story before. So usually in Australia, where there is a girls' school, there is usually a boys' school, right? And so there was once an excursion into the boys' school, just as an exchange, you know, just as an exchange. And so going into that school with my friends, I see a bin. I see a bin. And it's an empty bin. It's an empty bin without a plastic bag in it. So it's like it's the hollow of a bin. So I hop into that bin and I'm like, haha, hey guys, look, I'm in the bin. Haha, I'm trash. Haha, I'm garbage. Better take me out if you care about the environment. And so like I hop in for a bit and then I hop out. And my friends are like, oh gosh, she's so weird, but whatever, we love her, you know. And then a year later, I hear that this random ass guy in that grade, he remembered me, and he somehow found out my name. And for some reason, this guy freaking hated me. Like if I pass by him sort of like on the way to the train station, or if I ever see him, because he was like friends with someone in my grade, so he would like come over to our school sometimes, right? Every time he saw me, he'll give me the stink eye. And I'm like, what's up with that guy? Why does he hate me? Yeah, so I asked the girl that I think he was dating, right? I asked her, and she says, oh, it's because you jumped into a bin. He was like, I hate that girl, Neg Nasu. I hate her. I saw her jump into a bin once. So, it is true. You can live rent-free in someone's brain, and I think the reverse is also true. In that he lives rent-free in my brain, because it's such a wild thing. It's such a wild thing to hate someone for, you know? He might have OCD, I don't know that, unless he might have OCD, but like, what does that have to do with me, a stranger, though, you know? So this is the PSA, don't jump into bins, otherwise this random guy might hate you. Oh, I don't know. See, now I'm thinking about it again, and now I'm mad. Does he hate fun? No, I'm not mad. It's a live and let live. Live and let live. Live and let live. This is so weird. Yeah, exactly. Anyway, so that is a thing that's happened, and that is the bin thing aside. That is a summary of my past few days. It has been an entire roller coaster. Sorry you might hear some sniffing noises today because my nose is really blocked. I'm still feeling a bit sick. I'm still feeling a little bit ill. I might throw up on you guys. So we better be careful. I might just suddenly go. Reminds you of when you were in high school, a friend went in a dumpster and your other friends just shouted "bin chicken" at him. That is the most Australian thing I have heard. OCD can lead to a strong need to have everything clean. I I think for OCD, right, it's not necessarily to do with cleanliness. OCD is not necessarily a cleanliness thing. OCD is just an obsessive compulsive disorder, right? Where they are afraid of one thing, and so they are obsessively worried about this one thing, and in order to avoid this one thing from happening, they will do something that might be very tangentially related to make sure that the thing doesn't happen, right? Like OCD can manifest in the form of if a piece of fruit has like a tiny little dot on it, it might freak them out because they might think it's poisoned. Even if it makes no logical sense, emotionally, they feel stressed out, right? And so the more they give in to that same line of thought, the more they feed the obsession, the worse it gets. And so that's OCD. I recently like saw something interesting explaining OCD. So on the contrary, it might not even necessarily be cleanliness every time. Can you explain Vegemite? It is very salty, and I don't like it either. It's an extract from the sediment at the bottom of beer brewing tanks. Oh, today I learned. Oh, it's a literal... Vegemite came about by literally scraping the bottom of the barrel. Huh. Yeah, it's kind of like soy sauce. It's kind of like a really concentrated, really concentrated soy sauce. Yeah, I don't quite like it too much, right? I mean, it's okay. I don't like it, but I do not dislike it either. I do not dislike it. What if Vegemite and sushi? Oh, I'm more of a soy sauce kind of gal. You know, I'm more of a soy sauce. Snow Healer, you have OCD. It's awful. I can imagine, right? I can imagine. I hope you found good ways to cope with it, though, right? I'm a soy boy. Stop that right now. Stop that right now. Speaking of this, very tangentially, right? Some irrational fears that we have. Okay, some irrational fears that we have. I was actually speaking to some friends about this, right? Oh wait, hold on. I need to say. Okay, so on Friday, I went to watch Furiosa. It was really cool. There were a lot of cool cars and a lot of explosions and really cool. Anyway, so I was talking to the friends that I went to the movies with, and then we were talking about irrational fears, things that we are irrationally afraid of. And so I mentioned, ever since I was a kid, I've always been afraid of milk. I've always been afraid of drinking milk. I think some neg pals have heard about this before, right? But I'm going somewhere new with this. Yeah, I'm afraid of just drinking milk. Like, I'm okay with the idea of milk mixed with other drinks, but milk by itself, I don't know why. It's just, I have to drink it in one sitting. I have to drink the milk in one sitting. Like, I have to, like, not in one gulp, but sort of, I can't take my eyes off the milk because I have this, even now, like, I still feel uncomfortable drinking milk. It's sort of, if I look away from the milk, there's a part of me that feels like in the second that I look away, it's gonna curdle. Yeah. If I leave the room and come back, it'll instantly be curdled. Yes. Exactly. How did you know? Wait, how did you know? How did you know? Oh, yeah. Okay, I've mentioned it. Yeah, it's actually that. It's sort of like if I'm not looking at it, I look away and I look back at it, I just get scared. I'm like, oh, this milk is bad now. It's kind of like when you cut open an apple and it turns brown. Except with milk, it's more extreme. Yeah, this is like closing your eyes in the shower, but with milk. Yeah, I used to be afraid of closing my eyes in the shower because someone said that there's a ghost that counts every single strand of hair on your head, and once it finishes, you die. and it only shows up if you close your eyes in the shower. So you have to open your eyes once in a while. Do I watch water boil and paint dry? No, I don't. It's just the milk thing. Did I die? Yeah, unfortunately I died. It happened a long time ago, so... It's a very traumatic event, death. You mean milk gets that top layer if you let it sit a bit, but that's about it? Yeah, see, like I used to be really scared of that top layer. So once again, right, scared of milk. Anyway, so the reason I bring this milk thing up is because then my friend started asking me, like, really? Do you get this for like milk teas? Do you get this for coffee? And I say no. Like, I could leave a coffee in my room for like 12 hours and I could come back and drink the same cup and I'd be chill, even if there's milk in it. It's just straight milk that I can't drink, right? It's just straight milk that gives me the fear, right? How about choco milk? Yeah, choco milk is fine. It's just straight milk. Yes, Zippy. Yes. And then my friend said, one of them freaking said, as opposed to gay milk. She asked, oh, is gay milk fine? And then I thought about it for a bit, right? I thought about it and I'm like, you know what? And I said this without skipping a beat. I said, you know what? Actually, I'm fine with soy milk. I said, you know what? I'm not afraid of soy milk curdling. And then they lost it. Because they're like, okay, so soy milk is gay milk. What about almond milk? See, they asked about almond milk. And I said almond milk is bisexual milk. It's just the vibe, you know? It's just the vibe. Like, milk from... you knew it! I'm telling you, it's the vibes, okay? It's the vibes. Because, so straight milk, right? Like dairy. Yes, dairy milk. I called it straight milk because it's just milk, right? It's just plain milk. So then my friend made a joke about gay milk. And then without missing a beat, I referred to soy milk as gay milk. and then somehow we categorized every single kind of milk with a sexual orientation. I think oat milk is also kind of gay milk. Like, okay, gay includes like lesbian and the other one, right? What is oat milk? I think oat milk is also gay milk. I think almond milk is definitely bi milk. What is Star Wars blue milk? I don't know what Star Wars blue milk is. I've never seen that milk in my life. What about strawberry milk and chocolate milk? Strawberry milk and chocolate milk are still dairy milks. It's still straight milk. Strawberry and chocolate milk are still straight milk. It's a hetero milk. Does this have any bearing on the drinkers of said milks? Nope, no bearings on the drinkers. It's just the milk itself, you know? If the milk was turned into a person. It's just the vibes. What's banana milk? Oh, banana milk. Banana milk is... Banana milk is banana milk is I shan't say it. It's not exactly gay milk. It's I wanted to say asexual milk for some reason. You know? I wanted to say banana milk is asexual milk, but that's not quite right either. I don't know why. I'm tempted to say banana milk is ace milk. I shan't. Oh, strawberry milk is ubu milk, chocolate milk is tomboy milk? No, I feel like strawberry and chocolate milk are like very similar to each other. I would say strawberry milk and chocolate milk would be siblings, right? Like they'd be like twins even. The rice or pea milk strikes you as ace milk. Oh, true. Say it in mic. Okay. Anyway. I say all of this milk stuff I don't have a point. There was no point. There was no point. I was just reminded. I was just reminded of the milk stuff. I was just reminded of it when we were talking about irrational fears. Yeah! It's a tangent moment. Oh, how I've missed this. Oh, how I've missed this so much. I'm still ill though, so I'm probably spending a lot more energy here than I probably should. And also, my assignment is overdue because I was really tired and sleepy, and it's actually 2 days overdue. And when it hits 9 o'clock tomorrow, it's gonna be like 30% overdue, even though I'm already 20% overdue, and I don't know what I should do. I just wanted to stream today. Get an extension. I was sick. No, extensions don't work that way. Extensions don't work that way, unfortunately. Like, unfortunately, I have to apply for the extension after I was like before the deadline, you know. You'd recommend making tonight's stream short then? Oh, do I have to? I mean, I don't mind making tonight's stream short, but I feel like it's gonna go long. Can you guys make sure that it's short then? Can you make sure that it's short and so that I do my work? It's been so long since I've been able to stream, and I wanted to hang out with everyone. How about stop now? You want me gone that badly, bro? You don't stream it at me often enough. Okay, fine. How about this? We go for 1 more hour. Okay? We end it on the 2-hour mark. Okay? And then I go take a shower, and then I wake up, and then I sleep, and then I wake up, and I do my work. I wanted to sew today, right? Why not sew now? Because sewing takes ages, and if I get into something, I'm not gonna stop doing that thing. You know, I wanted to do sewing today, but I knew for sure that this is what always happens when Neg Na스 doesn't stream for a few days, right? Like, it can be as little as 3 days, it can be as long as a week or more, right? This is what always happens. On the stream back, I'm like, we're gonna do stuff. We're gonna do so many things today. I'm so excited to be back streaming, and I do nothing because I just spend the whole time talking to everyone because I miss talking to everyone, and I don't actually talk this much when I'm on my own or when I'm with friends, you know. So I've got a lot built up. I've got a lot of pent up tangents, you know. Remember how I said I was emotionally constipated? I'm tangentially constipated, and now I'm poo-pooing it all. I'm passing my tangent stone. Never say that again. Okay, I can't guarantee that I will never say that again. This isn't getting any better. I mean, my filters are so bad. My filters are so bad, bro. Okay, so yes, as Argo so kindly outlined earlier, my tangents came from I started talking about Asta, and then I talked about life stages, and then I talked about OCD, and then I talked about the bin story, then I talked about milk, and then we talked about gay milk. School is the fiber of life, and streaming is the lax. Lucky. Oh, you are. I love that so much. I love that so much. Oh. I wanna tell you guys another thing about how great Asta is, right? I wanna tell you guys another thing. She doesn't get mad at me for my jokes. She's really good at following them up. So imagine this. We are both tired. You are tired. You just had Neg Na스 sleep in your bed, so you had to sleep on the floor. By the way, her mattress is really good. Her mattress is so good. But it's the kind where you just sink in. Oh yeah, and also I stabbed myself on her side table because I was so comfy in her bed that that in the middle of the night I whacked my knee on the corner of her side table. And there is a big ass hole in my knee. And my pajama pants got stained with blood. So that happened. Oh. Anyway. So I wake up. Imagine you wake up in the morning. You're tired, and you're like, you know what? I have a guest over, and she's not feeling well. So I'm gonna go and cut up a nice fruit. Cut up a nice fruit. Have some fruit in the morning. She walks out. Your guest walks out of your room. Your guest comes over to the plate of fruit that you cut up. That fruit happens to be a persimmon, right? And she points at that persimmon, and she looks at you. And this is one of the first things you hear from her in the morning. Do I have your persimmon to eat that? Now, explain to me, how are you feeling in this moment? If it were me, I feel like I'd be really mad. But no, she just laughed and she just says and says yes. Persimmon. For those of you who don't get it, persimmon, permission. It works better if you write it out. Permission is spelled like this. Persimmon is spelled like this. They look so similar, don't they? I'm very proud of myself for that one. She didn't even throw a rock at me. Bros. Your dyslexic. Good evening, Arthmail. Welcome. It makes it worse if I explain the joke. Exactly. I'm trying to make it worse. You know, it's good if it gets worse. Oh, anyway, I feel like every time I bring up Vasta, it feels like I need like a photograph of her. I need a photo. I feel I need to rig this model to have a photograph of her that just holds it up, and I'm kind of like, look at this, look at her, she's great. Here's a pie chart on why this is funny. I should add an Asta shrine in the background. I should. Oh, I should add a framed photo of her in the background. They're sitting next to the pail. Yeah, sitting next to the watering can. I'll add a framed photo of her. Persimmon to have a forehead kiss so you can go to bed. Okay. There you go. Have a good sleep. There's a forehead kiss. Do you need a hot water bottle? Do you need a hotted water bottle? Would you like me to go boil you a hotted water bottle to tuck into bed with you? Do you have all of your friends, your plush friends with you? Oh yeah. So you know how it's been super duper cold lately in Australia, right? I feel like I'm a failed stand-up comedian that just comes to Twitch to tell all of my awful jokes. It's a hotted water bottle. Yeah, it's a hotted water bottle. Warm milkies and a bedtime story. Aww. We don't serve milk in this household. What if you look away from it and it curdles? No, you will be getting chamomile tea, my good sir. Yeah. It's been really cold weather lately. Actually, it's still 13 degrees. Get out of here. We don't have central heating. Okay, Australia doesn't come with central heating, so we have to bear the brunt of the cold. So I was filling up the hot water bottle the other day. And I called it a hotted water bottle. And you know, even though I use something Ted as like a funny way of saying something, it actually makes sense. It's a hotted water bottle because the water inside the bottle has been hotted. Do you understand? The water is hotted. And then you put the water into the water. No, not haunted. It's hotted. It's hotted. No, not haunted. Hotted. So actually, because you don't make the water hot when it's in the bottle, right? So the water has to be pre-hotted. Exactly. The water was hotted before you put it in the bottle. Therefore, a hotted water bottle. Yeah, the water was hotted, then you put it in the bottle. And it makes more sense than hot water bottle, you know? Because hot water bottle implies that you can make the thing hot together. But hotted water bottle means that the water was hot before you put it in the bottle. The Nasu is negged before she starts the stream. No, I'm the opposite of negged. I'm feeling great. You feel haunted water would be green. That's ectoplasm. You're thinking of ectoplasm. Heated water bottle. Yeah, but hotted just sounds cuter. Microwave the bottle. I don't think hot water bottles are microwave safe. I don't think generally rubber is microwave safe, right? In that case, the bottle has been watered when you put water into it, so it is a hot watered bottle. I like that. I like that so much. Hot watered bottle. Oh, hotted watered bottled. No, now we've gone too far. No, that's a bit too far now. No, watering is on the outside, more like inflated. So anyway, from now on I'll be calling it a hotted water bottle. Like a hashed brown. We're going hyper past tense. Yeah, we are. I feel like the conversation here doesn't quite make sense anymore. What else happened while I was gone? Oh yeah, wait, let me show you guys something. Hi. Hi, hello, hey, hi. I'm here. So while my internet was dead, I made this guy. While my internet was gone, I made this guy. Yeah, see? Look at him. So I have a few things that I don't like about this guy. I have a few things that I don't like about this guy. First of all, his face is flat. His face is flat. Yeah, my internet was dead all the way up to 5 a.m. Yeah, all the way up to 5 a.m. So this is a prototype of a Neg Power plush that I made. I hand sewed this. Is he understuffed? I don't think he is. Or maybe I could put more stuffing in him. But because I keep stretching his... No. I just feel like he's too flat. And so I wanted to try again with him, you know? Yeah, look at him. Oh. You thought our face was flat. Yeah, but like I looked at this flat face and I thought, oh, maybe the face could do with being a bit rounder, you know? Like what do you guys think? The main thing is, what do you guys think about this shape, right? Because whatever my prototype ends up being, I'm gonna send through. You wonder if the stuffing I'm getting from the giant bags packs down a lot more after I put it in there. Probably, hey. Don't pull its stem. What happened to the other Neg Pal? Oh, the other Neg Pal is here. It's still in pattern. So I made a small one just to practice. Yeah, so would you like his face to be a little bit more bulbous? Or do you like how round he is, right? And do you like how the fluffies on the side have turned out? Yeah, you want it to be a bit more orb shaped. Okay, understand. I will make him more orb shaped. Okay, because the end goal of this is that I'm going to send it off to send it off to the people that I'm working with, and I'm gonna be like, okay, so this is vaguely what it's supposed to look like. Please make it look better than the one that I made. Because I did this via hand sewing, and it took me, how long did it take me? I finished at 5 a.m. and I started at 8 p.m. So this took me like 9 hours. It might get more round as you scale it up. Yeah, probably. But I just want to say I couldn't have done him so well without your help, bros. Cause your advice with the rounded sides, it's too good. I'm gonna send the physical plushie. I might unstuff it first, so I'll send a video of what it looks like stuffed, and then I'll unstuff it, and I'll be like, okay, so this is the pattern. Please make it better. No wonder I got sick. No, it was just hyperfocus. You know, when the internet's gone. Bro, I would have been so good in the 1900s. I would have run the world's best seamstress shop because I hyper focused on sewing all the way. Is this what I've been working on the last week or so? This took me about 9 hours. So we started the large one on stream. We started the large one on stream. But like, look, this is how it started, and this is what it became. Look at this orb. Look at this shiny orb. Oh my god, it's glowing. I hyperfocus in general. Yeah, I do. Oh, Oathkeeper, happy Memorial Day. Oh, happy Memorial Day. I didn't know it was Memorial Day. I could have been a top tier seamstress for a whole 3 months before I tried to be a cobbler. Oh, you're so true for this. Oh, you're so true for this. See, that's the thing though. I want to be I didn't remember Memorial Day. How ironic. What can I say? Oh, that reminds me. That reminds me of a really funny story. From when I was in primary school. So you guys know Anzac Day, right? Anzac Day. It's a Australian holiday. Special Australian day for the troops that died. Yeah, famous biscuits. Yeah, and Australia and New Zealand troops that died, right? And so yeah, definitely not. So anyway, so when I was a kid, I was about in the first. I was in the first grade. I was in the first grade, and it was Anzac Day, and so we had an assembly to be like, okay, let's have 10 minutes of silence to remember the troops. And so I wasn't really paying attention, and as a little child with undiagnosed ADHD, I just sort of stood there. I stood there for like a solid half a minute, probably, just in silence, without moving. And I started doing a little jiggy, you know. I started doing a little right, and the teacher got mad at me. Maybe it wasn't 10 minutes. Maybe I'm remembering wrong. Maybe it was 1 minute or 3 minutes. It was a number, but it felt like ages to me, okay? It felt like 10 minutes. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hurt you like that. Oh, I'm sorry. Anyway, so I started doing a little jiggy. And the teacher got so mad at me. She was like, oh, that's so disrespectful. That's so disrespectful. You have to remember. You have to stay quiet to remember. And I just kind of, I got mad. You know, I got mad because I was like, what am I supposed to remember? I got so mad. I was like, what am I remembering? And then she got even madder at me, and she said, okay, you're losing your lunchtime for that disrespect, for this kind of disrespect, young lady. How could you? And then I started crying. Because I'm like, I don't know what I'm supposed to be remembering. I don't know. I forgot. Like I was so frustrated. I was like, I don't know what I need to remember. I don't know. I can't remember. I'm having a hard time remembering. Oh, why is this so funny? Because it is! It is in hindsight! In hindsight, it's really funny. And so, anyway, so I didn't remember. Yeah. Memorial Day today. I didn't know. I didn't remember. Happy Memorial Day, bros. I mean, like, granted, right? I was a child. I didn't know what Anzac Day was. So anyway, surely this teacher was dealing with me at this point, was used to dealing with me, though. Anzac Day isn't at the start of the year. Oh, I don't know if this teacher was used to dealing with me, though, because I didn't start being a problem child in class until... I didn't start being a problem child in class until like the 4th grade or something, because that's when I started throwing tantrums in the middle of the class and feeling really sad all the time. In 1st grade, I was actually really well liked, you know. I was actually a really good student, you know. I won a coloring contest once and I got a book that I never read. And I colored everything in rainbow. And that's how I won. And it was really ugly. But I guess they rewarded effort, okay? I was really good until the 4th grade. Like I wasn't the goblin that you see before you today. Is oddly surreal, oddly real? Surreal or so real is what I'm asking. Oh, hey, 60 stream streak. That's really scary, bro. I mean, scary as in, I feel like I didn't even make it to 60 streams in a row, but I'm streamer. Wahoo! Sometimes you just have really bad random interactions with teachers that don't know you. Yeah, honestly, it's like that. Honestly, it really is like that. And sort of that teacher becomes cemented in your brain forever. And the worst part is, right, sometimes the adults don't remember. So I have this friend. Actually, who am I kidding? I only have a few friends. So I have this friend who we talked about a lot of stuff after movie night, actually. So she told me, you know, sometimes parents don't remember things that they say to you, and teachers, sometimes teachers and parents, they don't remember things that they say to you, and sort of they move on, right? So she has this very, very vivid memory of her mom telling her to kill herself, and it was so traumatic. And so one day she brings it up to her mom. Like apparently this is like Asian parents, you know, Asian parents. Like one day she brings it up to her mom, and she's like, and apparently this was the hardest conversation that she's ever had with her mom, right? Yeah, the axe forgets, but the tree remembers. Yeah, and so she says, "Hey mom, do you remember that time when I was like whatever age and you told me to kill myself?" And the mother was like, "What? No? What? I wouldn't say that. I would never say that. I would never say this. What?" And then she was like, "Yeah, you said that." And then she recounts the events, and you know what the mother says? The mother says, "Oh, that. Yeah, no, it sounds, oh, sorry. It must have sounded really scary in English. But because, you know, it's actually not that big of a deal if you say it in Cantonese, apparently." And like, I was shocked. I was shocked at that point, because if you think about it, right? The mother literally pulled a haha lamau KYS on her child. Yeah. Yeah, it's wild, because I'm like, what? What? Like, I don't know. It's just wild, because apparently she said it just as a throwaway line. Like she wasn't even that mad. Oh, a bit of a dox. Oh, wait. I say nothing, okay? I say nothing. The friend was, the friend's mother said it doesn't sound that bad in this non-disclosed Asian language. In this non-disclosed other language. Just forget that I have a beep nationality friend, okay? Forget that one of my friends is of beep nationality, and we can all forget. We can all forget. How's Cantonese doxing? Oh, it's just some it's just information of friend, you know. And so it's easy to triangulate things and sort of like piece things together. So the less information you have of specifics, the better it is. Yeah, just don't think about it. Forget language squeeze neg pal plush. Forget, beam! Did someone gift that to me? No, I made it! I made this! I gave birth to little neg pal while my internet was dead. I made it! Yeah! I mean, there are still few things that I don't like. Oh wait, wait! I need to show you guys the failure neg pal. Actually, there's a failure neg pal somewhere. Give me a second. Where is it? Found it. So yeah. So this was this was the failure neg pal that as you can see, this one's a lot more square. Like it. Prototype pal, a little scuffed guy, a ditto pal, and you can see I didn't quite get the get the fluffs on the side. Is this what no internet does to internet people? They give birth. Yeah, this is what no internet does. Look, man, I was stuck with no internet for like 4 days. Okay, I had 4 days with no internet connectivity. All I had was my mobile data, and so what else could I do? My computer didn't have a Wi-Fi card, so what else could I do? I just end up sewing, and I make little guys. Yeah. Vaguely Australia-shaped neg pal. Honestly, though. Honestly. Anyway, I want to make another neg pal. I want to make more neg pal. Hey, guys, I want to make dolls. I'm really becoming arts and crafts streamer. I'm actually becoming arts and crafts streamer. One stream a week, we do some sewing. Another stream, we do some drawing. And then we do singing. And then we talk about our feelings and we play one game. Oh, it makes me so excited. Make some dolls, you can do it. It's gonna be super duper. It's gonna be really intimidating though. And then we do homework. What? No homework. What? No. Talk about our feelings, but we're Asian. Exactly! That's why we have to talk about our feelings, bro. We have to talk about our feelings, okay? Listen, I'm second gen, okay? Okay? Our parents might not talk about feelings, which is why we need to break the generational trauma and we need to talk about our feelings. Otherwise, things are bad. Stuffed dolls or BJD plastic dolls? Oh, I want to buy a doll from Kmart. You know, those like Monster High dolls. And then I want to, cause I still have my Gundam tools, right? I gotta use sandpaper, and I'm gonna sand away. I'm gonna sand the face down to an anime face shape. Yeah, I wanna sand the face down to an anime face shape. And then I wanna paint it. And then I wanna sew clothes. And then I want to make hair and yeah. They still have Kmart's in Australia. Yeah, they have Kmart's. We also have Big W and we also have Target, and all three of those stores are essentially the same thing. That sounds like an experience to see. Yeah, I'm actually quite keen for it, right? No FamiMart. No FamiMart. But also what I could get though is probably girls, like Figma, right? Like figurize figures, right? Like figurize figures, which are also sold by Bandai, like Gundams. And I could just modify that. Yeah, I could just modify figurizes instead of going for dolls. But I feel like actual dolls though, they have a naked body underneath, right? So I can just sew. I can just sew clothes for it. How do my hands grow? Check this out. Wah! you grow your hands. Ooh, 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 ooh. Kotobukiya has like a custom thing with a girl figure. Yeah, but Kotobukiya is expensive. Kotobukiya is scary. Still small hands. Yeah, compared to... Oh, this orange has been sitting on my table for a week. Oh, friend. Hello. Hi. Hello, guys. I'm the first Neg pal that Neg Nasu ever gave birth to. It feels a bit strange to be handmade instead of grown in the garden. I hope we can all get along. What about the other guy? Oh, this guy? This guy? Well, I don't think this guy... I don't think this guy's sentient. I feel like... I don't think this guy has a thought. I feel like this guy doesn't have thoughts. I don't have a favorite child. No. Okay, how about this, right? I think we can try to fix this guy. I think we can try to fix this guy. We can fix him up. So there's a few things that I can do to fix him, right? So I can try to make him a little less flat. He's just happy to be alive. Okay, first of all, we unstuff him. Okay, we're gonna unstuff him. A bit too much eggplant, not enough pal. Exactly. Too much eggplant, not enough neg pal. Reminder that I have only half an hour. Then we have to sew really fast, bros. We have to sew really fast. Also, I'm really happy that we got to see the birth of a new hyperfixation live on stream. Put your hand up if you expected me to get into sewing after I sewed that first Neg Pal plush. Put your hand up if you expected me to have a new hyperfixation. Instantly, everybody puts their hand up. Eat his lungs. You didn't? Wait, really? Really? You didn't? You thought I couldn't handle sewing, huh? You thought I couldn't handle it. I am a collector of hobbies. I mean, to be fair though, I used to do handmade cosplay. It was really bad and I stopped doing that for a long time. So you are probably not wrong to assume otherwise. The moment I stayed up until 9 AM, it became one. You knew once I asked about the woe guy. Whoa, hold on a second. This needle is kind of messed up. I needle a different needle. Wait, where are my needles? Where are my needles? Hold on. Where are my needles? Where are they? Hold on a second. I'm lost and I'm confused and I'm scared. Is this a needle? No, that's just a piece of thread. Is this a needle? No, that's just something else. Wait, I might have to open up a new needle. Give me a sec. You ask Neg Nasu, what is my hobby? My hobby is collecting hobbies. My hobby is learning new things. Actually, you know, my hobby is being able to make things with my hands. Because here's the thing, right? Here's the joy. Here is the joy of creation. Like, on one hand, yes, you could spend money to buy the things that you like from the internet, right? But on the other hand, you could also just make it yourself. Yeah. On the other hand, you could just make it yourself and you'll feel so happy. Because I think unless you commission a doll of your OC, for example, or unless you commission somebody to make you a custom doll of a little Neg Pal, it's not gonna exist until you make it. And I feel like it's a lot more meaningful. Yeah, I feel like it's a lot more meaningful if you make it yourself. Yeah. And also, instead of commissioning your friend's OC, you could always make them a doll. You know? That's pretty much why you started drawing and sewing. Yeah! Yeah, it's sort of like a I made this kind of pride, you know? It's kind of pride like that. And I think in today's, yeah, I am the hobby collector, exactly. And that's also a big part of why I enjoy coding as well. Because in today's day and age where money can buy most things, I feel like money can't really buy the satisfaction. I feel like money can't really buy the satisfaction of owning something. Like, you can physically own something, but how do I put this? You want something that's uniquely yours, you know? Okay, so what I'm gonna do here is I'm going to make a marking here. There's definitely an important type of pride to being able to just make a thing rather than just obtaining it. Yeah. There's a difference between making something and obtaining something. And I do want to say though, I'm not disparaging people who don't have the time to create, okay? I'm not disparaging people who don't want to, or who just don't have the gusto to create, but they still want things. I'm just saying that I get a special kind of peace from it. I mean, once again, like I say this every single time, right? I say this every single time I stream, but there's a big reason why I don't do commissions, even though I draw a lot. There's a big reason why I will never, ever, ever want to be a full-time streamer, even though I love streaming and I love hanging out with you guys. It's because I don't want to have these things that I enjoy be tainted by the expectation of money. I think like if I want money, I'll do it in my work time, right? But if I want something to feel happy about and to feel really happy about for myself, I'll do it in my me time. And this is my me time. I'm a professional hobby. Yeah, I'm a professional hobbyist. No, hold on a second. What did we just say about professions? And also, I just messed up this thread. It got caught. I just messed up. Yeah. I don't want it to be a profession. I don't want it to be a chore. Hobby is hobby. Which is why I think it's very correct that my hobby is hobbies. Like, remember the thing I said the other day about how we view success very strangely? Like, if you don't become the best of the best and you stop, you've failed. I don't think that's quite it. I feel like if something stops being fun, that's when you stop. If something stops being fun, that's when you stop. Sorry, I'm sick. Hold on, I gotta mute. My cough. Sorry, balls. Yeah, I'm sorry for being an espresso. I'm just a little coffee. I won't die. I'm having a lot of fun with you guys. Oh, speaking of hobbies, I bought a new expansion for Root. I'm really, really excited to play it next time with my friends after I get better. Which one did I get? I got the Exiles and Partisans deck. Root is my favorite board game. Did you guys know? Yeah, that's right. I also like board games. You know, speaking of board games, though, I was thinking of something incredibly cursed. So, my favorite was Everdell. People change. People change. Get with the times. I am a different person from who I was then. You're a lover of board games, but you have no people to share it. That's really sad, bro. Like, I don't mean this as like a aw, bless you, that's really sad. I genuinely mean, like, if I were you, I would be really, really sad. Because board games are such a lovely thing to share. And I think board games are a very special form of art, you know? Yeah, I personally really, really like board games. Yeah. I just love the Corvids that much. I do. Also board games there are a lot of board games out there which are just tiny little creatures. So I had the most cursed what the oh no, my thread got stuck. What the oh no, my thread got stuck. Oh yes, hey guys, have you seen this thread? It's really interesting. Have you read this thread? I was holding on to that joke for so long, and I didn't even find a good line to execute it. Yeah, it's okay, it's okay. Yeah, groan at me. Yeah, I deserve that one. -2. Hey, have you guys seen this thread? It's super interesting. Have you read this one? Have you read it? I'm hanging by a thread with that one. Thank you, thank you. What was I gonna say about board games? Oh yeah, so I had a really cursed thought. So, okay, so you know League of Legends, right? I was thinking, League of Legends would actually make a great board game. And I spent like, so during my no internet time, I lay in bed for like an hour at least thinking about how to translate League of Legends into a board game, because I think it works. Because like, think about this, right? There's like 5 lanes in League of... No. TFT is auto chess. It's a little bit different. Because like, what is the big thing that people hate about League of Legends? Tell me, what is the main thing people hate about League of Legends? And depending on your answer, the next thing I say will make sense. The players, the salty community, exactly. But which players do people hate? You know, which players do people hate? That's right. People hate their own teammates. Exactly. People, well, okay, I'll answer the question for you. People hate their own teammates more than they hate the other team, right? And so, a lot of the time, League of Legends, it ends up being like a tactics game, right? You see where I'm going with this? You know, like who counters what, and yeah, who counters what, and then where you want to position your guy, and then what does this guy do, and which guy beats what guy, what items you have to buy, etc, etc, etc. So why don't you just turn it into a board game, right? Like, it's... Instead of having this like playing chicken with the other guy, trying to kill the other guy, wouldn't like that tactics side of League of Legends be super interesting as like a 1v1 board game, where you plan out your turns, you obscure information. Yeah, so strategy in the game that utilizes strategy. Yeah, essentially. Because I did play League of Legends a while back, but the thing that I didn't like about League of Legends is because I'm not good at that kind of combat. We already have the card game. No, it's different. It's different. No, it's different because it's not like a card game. It's different because I'll just have to design the game first. It sounds like you're making a Red Dragon Inn where you fuck over your teammates for an advantage. Yeah, honestly. No, don't fuck over your teammates. But it's I will have to explain it to you after I design the game. Okay, it's you're making grilled cheese. Oh man, I want grilled cheese. I'm kind of hungry. Didn't have too much for dinner last night. Anytime someone makes a video game board game, it's too complicated and it loses people. I think it's possible, but I also think that people are focused on the wrong things. For me, the interesting part about League of Legends isn't the moment by moment combat. It's the meta game of where do people go, right? Where people go at what time. Just make a LOL Monopoly. No, we have too many Monopoly games. Like Dark Souls the board game, Elden Ring the board game, and the upcoming Monster Hunter board game. We have yet to see how that turns out. Oh, the Heroes of Might and Magic 3 board game. I believe it's almost out for public release. People have been saying pretty good things about that one. The problem with board games though, like video game turned board games, is just that they try to put too many mechanics in, and they try to make it too similar to the original video game. Like they want to be too faithful, but in the end they sort of overload things. It's like mental overload, right? And so my theory is that a good video game, especially a good strategy game, should work as a good board game. Because at the end of the day, the player still has to take all the mental load of all the decisions. Yes, it is, and you can't wait. Yeah! I'm still waiting for more BGG reviews on the Heroes of Might and Magic board game. I wasn't entirely convinced by the early reviews. I'm still waiting for more BoardGameGeek.com reviews before I order my copy. It's already shipping to patrons. Yeah, I was too late for it. Oh, so I have to wait for public release for that one. Best board game you've played is TBOI board game because it's cards and they make the RNG roguelike mechanics pretty good. Oh, perhaps I will give it a gander then. LOL is not good though. Well, there are those out there who do enjoy MOBAs. Okay, so I've sort of made the back a little bit more bulbous, in case you're wondering what I was doing just then. And so I'm gonna tie another knot here. Oh my god, the white balance on this is awful. Let me just turn the light down a bit. Is that better? Can you guys see more clearly? Am I giving you cake? Yeah, I gave you a dumpy. Look. I gave you large dumpy. Look. Wait, hold on a second. Let's push everything out. See? Dumpy has been acquired. See? It's around. Let's go. All I had to do was Is it dumpy enough to crush coconuts? Probably not. Surgery was a success. Yeah, now I need to do surgery on the front. Jackal, good evening. Welcome. Depends on the people you play with. You had great games with chill people. I mean, when I used to play League, it was when a lot of my friends played League, and I was like, oh yeah, sure, I'll join along. But now, I think I don't really have the time to. Okay, so let's do the same thing at the front. So I'm just marking it here so that it's... I'm marking it here so that I have something to take in, right? And also the spiky bits around the neg pal probably need to be a bit more pronounced. So I'm just sort of like eyeballing it here. Make it like this. And of course the ears are not neg pal enough. So we'll just cut that part out. Okay, surgery lines. Will the final design have a dumpy too? What do you mean? This one has a dumpy. Look at this dumpy. Look at this guy's dumpy. This guy's got a big dump. Let you tell me. Trying to get T-Boy, the Binding of Isaac board game was so hard to find. It's sold out everywhere, especially getting the full collection. I mean, personally, I've never played the Binding of Isaac. I've never played the Binding of Isaac. I know it's a really good game. I know that a lot of people really like it. I've personally never played it. You started playing League because of your friends, and to this day it's great for game nights up to 5 or 10 players. That's so many people in a singular call though. There's so many people. I don't think I have that many friends to play League of Legends with. Oh, absolutely. You've had excellent games with stacks of friends, but other friends are a nightmare to play with. I think some friends reveal the worst parts of themselves when you play team games with them. Because I think some people are a little bit too focused on the whole winning aspect. And it can be a little bit of a nightmare. You got your bro, but he changes what game he plays ever so often. I think I would say that I can play games with my sister, but she doesn't really play multiplayer games. And I think that's the thing with me as well. I don't like playing multiplayer games. I prefer to play single player games and have my and backseat the hell out of my friends. What if we did a LOL game night in the server? Okay, first of all, I don't think it would work out because a lot of you guys aren't in the same data center as me. And second of all, like, yeah, I simply prefer single player games. I'm one of those gamers. No, I mean, look at the kinds of games that I stream, bro. I like the idea of having a shared experience. Oh my god, someone's in my room. Oh. No, I'm not. Nuh-uh, I'm not muted. You guys just can't hear me. Streamer muted? No, more like viewer microphone muted. Maybe you should check to see if you accidentally muted your tab. Have you checked your volume dial? Have you checked your system volume? I'm kidding. Thank you. Have I seen this artist called Zone Tan and Zone Sama? I have not. Okay, hopefully whatever I did here works. See, I don't like making patterns because I don't like being precise about things. The irony is you wouldn't hear me say that. Okay. I think also on this side I need to cinch it in. How much longer do I have? Oh! I have 18 minutes to fix this guy up. All right, say no more, fam. Yes, what were we talking about before? Oh yeah, video games. Why not play Dota 2? Because I don't like playing MOBAs. I don't like playing PvP games. I think PvP games are very stressful for no reason. PvP board games, however, now that's a different thing. It's just different if the people you're playing against are behind a computer screen, you know? 10 actually, but you knew I was gonna do 2-hour stream time anyways. You do love a good game of Catan. I do not like Catan. Anybody who plays Catan against me, I will hold a grudge towards forever. You think that Irie is really stressful? No, Irie is actually quite easy to play. I teach you. Would anyone be interested in watching me stream Root one of these days? Because the Root is my favorite board game, and they made a digital version of Root, and it's actually perhaps the best digital board game adaptation I have seen. Yes, I am. Yay! Okay. If you're interested, then I'll teach you. Okay. I am Groot. Oh, okay. That's exciting. I'm excited for it. I'm so excited. There's a lot of mechanics to keep track of, though. Okay, there's a lot of mechanics to keep track of. So if you guys, once again, for those kinds of streams where I'm teaching everyone something that I really like, if there's something that you're confused about or you want more information on, just feel free to like yell it out in chat. And so I guess I need like others to play against. Hey, I need people to play against. I'm a Root fan. Name every Root. The tree root outside my house that's been fucking with our water pipes for the last decade. Wait, Catan is available as a Discord activity? That's new. Alright, that's new. Yeah, you said name every root. I'm starting with the tree roots outside my house. Hey, look man. we don't have to pay for plumbing, because every single time the plumbers come and they find something wrong, it's always like, yeah, it's the tree root. You should take it up with the council. Yeah. We're not gonna charge you for this one because technically not your fault. Yeah, the root of all problems are the tree roots. George, Jessica, Ian, Lena. Root? Leave Jeremy out of this. He will mess with your pipes. He need this. His wife to. Jeremy? Wait, why are you guys giving them names? Wait, I don't. Oh, name them. Oh, you gotta head out, Tetsuya. You have a wonderful rest of your day as well, and thank you for catching most of the stream today, because today's stream is gonna be a short one. Okay, so please ignore my awful ugly stitch work. Okay, please ignore my awful ugly stitch work while we're talking. Check stream chat. Oh god. Oh god, why? Oh god, why? Usually when someone tells me to check stream chat, it's not good. Alright, let's take a look. Alright, let's take a look. What did you send me? What have you sent me? What is this? Are you a Corvid plot? Because you've ensnared my heart. Are you the Woodland Alliance? Because you're revolting. I was so right. I wish I didn't see that. Thank you. I'm gonna throw a rock at you. But I don't have a rock, so I'm gonna throw this at you. I'm gonna throw a rock at you for that one. Thank you so much. I hate it. Okay, so I don't actually know how to close out stitches. So what I do is I simply just go over the same part several times, like, and hope that it stays. Please don't. What? Tomato? Oh no tomato. No tomato. Okay, so now I'm just going to cut this out as well. Hopefully I don't snip any threads that I don't want snipped. Okay, let's flip it inside out and see how it goes. And also, if the ears are not pointy enough, simply just cut this part out and make them pointier. Yeah. It's probably not the best practice, but you know what? This is we're doing plastic surgery on this guy, okay? We're doing plastic surgery on this guy, and we're gonna make him pretty. Okay. Let's see. And then you have random stutters now and then. Oh, I have random stutters now and then, but otherwise I'm fine. Oh no, I think I cut out too much from the top. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Come on. No, there's a hole. Mambo, good evening. Welcome. Thank you for the resub. Good morning. It got worse. Yeah, it got worse. It's a shirt now. Oh no. Oh, you don't have a head anymore. I mean, what if I just pinched this in? What if I just pinch this in? Okay, so you know, in some ways, where are the ears? What happened to his ears? I think in some ways he looks better than before. In other ways, he looks worse. Well, he's even smaller. I guess he's an even smaller Neg pal. That's like a bonked Neg pal. No. It's fixable, okay? It's fixable. We can fix him. Do you believe in me? Do you believe? I believe. I think we can fix him. Check this out. Yeah, I'm just gonna give him a larger stem. No. We can fix him. He's just gonna have a lot of ugly stitches, okay? I do not have the time. I don't want... No, I want to fix him. But I said that I would end stream early today. Said it was gonna be a short stream, though. Oh... Okay. Not believe in me will be a lot more hype when I actually fix him. Do I really believe? I believe. 10 minutes to fix him? That is way too little of a time. You know what? We ball. Fuck it, we ball. Okay? Really fast. Very fast stitch work. I said this would happen if I started sewing. I know this would happen if I started sewing. Am I making a whole army of pals? No, this was just a failure pal that I'm fixing. We did some plastic surgery on him. I can come back to him some other time. I guess so. Oh. So what I'm going to do actually is there's a part of me that wants to keep these little guys, but also I'm doing a when I have the final prototype and I get it sent off to the manufacturers, there is a deposit, well, not a deposit, but a deposit, not a down payment, a deposit that I have to pay for the manufacturing, and it is in the 4 digits, and I was thinking of doing a donathon for that. And so for one of the reward tiers, what if I send one of the reward tiers one of these little guys? one of these little guys. I mean, I kind of want to keep them, but also I feel like you guys would take better care of them than I would, you know? But it probably would have to be a higher tier. Yeah, it would probably be like a higher tier. Yeah. And so you get a prototype, you know? Go through the reasoning on that again. The reasoning on that. Oh, a donathon to fund a Negpal plush. And on one of the reward tiers for supporting the donathon is to receive a Negpal plush from me. Oh. Yeah, I understand. Okay, that sounds weird. Okay. Yeah, but also consider it's gonna be higher quality. Except that the difference is this one is made by me, okay? Not made by a professional seamstress. This one's made by Neg Nass, okay? Supporters receive a potato pal. I'm gonna hire a company to make plushes for me, and in order to fund that, I'm gonna make Neg pal plushes myself and sell them. Yes? Yes? Question mark? Wait, yeah, you're so true for this. That probably makes no sense. That probably makes no sense. You're so true for this. But one of them is official. The other one was just made by me, you know? Still somehow not the worst fundraising idea you've heard yet, right? But made by Neg Nass is the selling point. Wait, so what you're saying is I need to make the reward tier even worse? But that's... I don't know. I don't want to nickel and dime you guys, though, you know? Dart King, welcome. I am a little bit sick, but somehow I said I wasn't going to sew today, but we did end up sewing today. Oh, another board game worth recommending, Stardew Valley, the board game. Ooh, I didn't know they made a Stardew Valley board game. So I'm gonna give my own... No, not the sale. No, not the sale. The fundraiser. Yeah, the donathon, the fundraiser. It's gonna be a big reward tier. Yeah. And that also somehow does not make any sense. Yeah, and that they did, and the review said the board game is relaxing. Huh. I don't know how they would make a Stardew Valley board game, though. To be fair, though, I would say in terms of nerd hobbies, board game enthusiasts are... My finger's getting darker. Oh yeah, it's the pen that I use to write. I'd say of a lot of hobbies though, board game hobbyists, I feel like they tend to be the least gatekeepery, you know? You think I'd have a good fun time with word dominoes? I probably would. Okay. They need more people. Yeah, exactly. They're the least toxic and the least gatekeepery because they have to be nice. Otherwise, they won't have anyone to play with. They have so few people to play with. Yeah, beggars can't be choosers. That is true. That is true. Honestly, one of the big sad things about my friend group falling apart potentially is that I won't have anyone to play board games with anymore. Okay, but there is a certain type of board gamer that is really annoying though. Rules lawyers and people who cry and complain when they're like, no, you're being mean to me. No, why are you targeting me? Wah, you barely hit Neg this all game. Wah, you hate me. Wah. Okay, that happens. That happens a lot. Yeah, those. And like, I'm gonna be honest, okay? I'm gonna be like 100% honest. I think that is also toxic. I think that is toxic. I don't know. Tell me if you disagree, but I feel like doing that is toxic. Yeah, it is a thing as an adult. We have I listen, I'm not gonna say which of my friends it is, but she does that so much every time. It's the only reason why I don't like playing with her. Yeah, the neck pal's looking like a Luma now. Yeah, actually, this neck pal's looking... It's because this neck pal doesn't have a brain. Okay, Look, we can stuff this neck pal, and we can come back to the neck pal. But this neck pal doesn't have a brain, and we're probably gonna give him a brain next time we come back to it. No brain Luma pal. To be fair, you do hate them for being toxic. No, I love this friend, okay? I love her. She's just a toxic gamer sometimes. Looks like a Luma because it doesn't... No, because he's flat. Look, there's no top half, okay? This neck pal is missing a lid. You must understand. Oh, wait, actually, this neck pal's actually really... Oh, they're similar sized. Oh, they're friends. Oh, don't be mean to the neck pal in the middle of a life-altering surgery. Okay, so here's the question. Can I add another piece of purple fabric? That's exactly what I was gonna do. That is exactly what I was gonna do. Yeah, he's kind of cute, you know. Real neck pal versus taxidermied neck pal. I have a question. The creator of chess and lover of board games. Is it okay to send me a document detailing a chess thing you've come up with? Yes, actually, it's totally okay. I was thinking the other day, I want to make a website called Chessmaker. I want to make a Chessmaker website, which is a website where you can make your own fucked up versions of chess. Yeah. So it's like chess.com but better. Yeah, I want it so that like you can so you know how I played King of the Bridge a few days ago, right? I played King of the Bridge last week and it was just like fucked up rules for chess. Yeah. It's custom chess rules games. So like, say for example, you want a custom rule where every time a knight moves to a black square, it is now controlled by the black player. And every time the knight moves to a white square, it is now controlled by the white player. And also, pawns have to jump over each other to move or something like that, right? Yeah. Where the user can make custom rules for that. And so it's called Chessmaker, and then it'll have an interface that lets you do that with custom rules. How much elo do I have? Oh, don't talk to me about chess elo. I enjoy chess recreationally. I am a casual chess player. I am not a ranked competitive chess player. Do not talk to me about chess. Custom rule: I win, you lose. Genuinely though, yeah. Former chess.com sponsor makes her own chess.com with blackjack and hookers. But I made chess. I did. Well, I'm gonna make chess number 2, okay? I'm making the better chess. If chess is so good, then how come no one's made chess 2, huh? Huh? So yeah, that's my idea. Original idea, don't steal, please. But if you steal it, that's okay too. Because that means that someone made it and I didn't have to. I just want it to exist. The number of possible changes is vast, and by definition, there's no easy scope that contains those changes. For example, imagine what adding castling would look like if you were the one to invent it. Oh, that's true. But then we could just keep updating it to make it more and more modular, you know? Like, modularity by design means that you can keep adding to it, right? Your proposed rule is castling teleports your rook behind enemy king and makes it say nothing personnel. What kind of notation would I use? What kind of notation? What do you mean by notation for that? Do I like 4-dimensional chess? I have not played 4-dimensional chess, and it's on principle, I do not wish to engage. Okay, so I'm going to seal this neg pal up. I know that I'm supposed to end the stream, but I feel like I can't end the stream until I seal this guy up. Okay? Until I seal this guy up. 1 second. Ugh. Gonna cut out another piece of purple fabric. No. I promise. No. I promise. I'll get some sleep tonight and I'll recover. Okay? I'll get better. I promise. I know I just wanted to hang out with everyone and I just wanted to chat with everyone, but also at the same time, now that we've started something, I feel like I can't go to bed good unless I finish it, you know? Pinky! Promise. I promise. Well, do you accept? I promise I won't break my promise. Wait, did I say that I promised that I would go to bed on time as well? Wait. Oh, chess, but the knights and pawns can't move. That sounds awful. I love it. Oh, I already promised. Oh. Okay. Fine. Oh. Hi, Sai. Good evening. Welcome. Do I have a place where you can post a board game recommendation? You can just drop it on Discord, bro. I check the Discord server a lot, and we have a lot of conversations on the Discord server. I can take care of myself. People just I know people care about me. I do want to be a dog of my word. So, maybe this guy will remain lobotomized until next time. Or maybe I'll sew him up off stream. Yeah, I'll sew him up off stream. Because you don't want to see me make a Negpal plush like 5 times. That would be boring. Why not? I mean, really? Really? You'd enjoy that? I mean, it's Prime Zatsudan content. I guess so. I mean, if you would enjoy that, as long as I yap at the same time. I would yap at the same time. I mean, what else would I do when I make a Negpal plush? It's like, no offense, but the sewing is boring. And you're just here to hang out and chat. It will just turn into chatting as I get more comfortable with it. Okay then. Okay. Yeah. It is a varsity jacket actually. It's very, very comfy. There. Makes multitasking easier. Can listen and look occasionally and be doing things. Yeah. I just hope that I don't end up tunnel visioning on the Negpal, because that's also what I do with my art streams, don't I? It's not like I can stop yapping. I was on the varsity. No, I was not on the chess team. I was not on any team except for the go home immediately after school team, because I'm so tired, and then go home and proceed not to sleep or rest. I want to close the lid on his head so much, you know? I just Like, it feels so unresolved. I just want to grab something just to go like... I want to close the lid. Oh, this is really messed up. Oh, this is so messed up. Oh, oh, wait. Don't say anything yet. Don't say anything yet. Don't say anything yet. Don't say anything yet. Oh, this is so messed up. Inside the false self, there is the real self. Oh, wait, this is so messed up, but actually so cute though. Oh, this is so messed up. I made a neck pal onesie for a neck pal skinwalker neck pal. See, this will happen to you if you let someone live in your brain rent free. Okay? If you let somebody live in your brain rent free, they will grow and burst out of your head, and you will die. So be careful, okay? The PSA. Yeah, they get bigger and bigger and take over, and then you die. Okay. I feel pretty satisfied with this. You know what? I'm just gonna leave a pin in this so we don't lose the unfinished neck file. I want to come back to this eventually, one of these days, one of these centuries, and I am going to get some sleep because I'm still a little bit you know, I'm still a cough girl. I'm still Oh, look at how cute this pin is as well. Oh, I feel like I want to like put a little cage over this guy and this like astronaut neck pal, you know. On a scale of 1 to 10, how much do I believe in coincidences? I am embarrassed to say that I believe in fate. So, yeah, I believe in coincidences quite a bit. It's all a bow tie. Yeah, it is. Anyway, if you guys are into 3D modeling, I find that I was thinking about it and sewing and making patterns. It feels a lot like, I mean, I have never 3D modeled in my life, okay? But it feels like 3D modeling, but more stressful because it's real. But I like the tactility of it, you know? I like having things to grab. Ouch, 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 ouch. I just stabbed myself with this. Okay, I like having things to grab. Hi, baka wokami desu. Hi. No blood. I just barely scraped myself. Like, if you looked at my fingertips though, I have a lot of like tiny little micro holes in them. Yeah, do not rat grab objects that have needles in them. Yes. Very good advice that I should remember. This for the scratch. One of these days, I want to make a plushie anime girl. I wanna make I know what I want to make for a certain friend's birthday. But you can't tell anyone about this. And I can't tell you about this. Because you might tell this person. Because this person has done so much for me. This person has done so much for me. And I was worried that I didn't know how to do anything back for them. Because I am not as wise as this person, nor am I as culinarily experienced. But there is a thing that I can do. Okay, I just gotta check to see if she's watching or not, because if she's watching, then I have to scrap the whole idea. Oh shit, wait, she's here. Anymore. How long have you been here? Wait, were you here when I told them the story about when we went to the grocery store? And you chose to say nothing. You got here when I started stuffing the neg pal in the other neg pal. Oh wait, she wasn't. Oh. Well, you know. Yes, it was. Yeah, it was. Because I saw someone I knew. Oh, you mean my sister? Yes, the groceries are grossly priced. That's why they're called groceries. Well, I mean, it doesn't matter if you know, right? I mean, like, you can still be happy about something that you know that you're gonna receive. I stood at the gates that let you into the store pointing at my sister. Yeah, I did. And I was telling them, I know the time and place, okay? I know the TPO. I know when to be a public disturbance. I know when it is appropriate to be a public disturbance. And that was one of the times. I do. Okay, realistically, okay, who did I harm? You were scared of being associated with me at that moment. Did you know that Dantil? Did you know that my sister used to work there? My sister used to work there part-time when she was in uni. And so she actually knows some of the older staff members there. And I've been mistaken for my sister before by the employees. I'm ruining her reputation by existing as me. But they should know, you know, they should know that I'm not her. Oh, this is perfect. This is perfect. The face off. Oh yeah. The other day, Aster and I came across two dogs, and they were opposed. They came across two dogs, and they were sort of like facing each other like this, right? They were facing each other like this, and at that moment, we both looked at it, and we were like, oh, that's like one of those RPG encounters, you know, when they run into each other, freeze frame, and then swirl. And then the screen just swirls. Oh, I love that. Yes. The battle stance. And also the radio blur. One fine day in the middle of the night, two dead men got up to fight, but back to back they faced each other, drew their swords, and shot each other. What? Yeah, cue Final Fantasy VII music. Okay, enough tangents. I said that the Schnauzer, it had its legs spread like an A. Yeah, it was so cute. Yes, my birthday is on the 9th of July. Yes, it is. Okay. I said that I need to go to bed, but now I'm excited. Now I'm too excited. So I have lunch with Asta again tomorrow because, you know, gotta take advantage of the time when work's not too busy for her, you know. Gotta take advantage of when things are easy. No, not a date, or I guess it's with our friend Ruka, right? So there's the three of us. I won't scare her with puns again. I feel like Ruka is Ruka is a lot weaker to public embarrassment. Do I have ADHD? I do have ADHD. Usually I am on meds. Usually I am not like this. I'm a lot better at behaving normally. It's just I'm comfortable. So when I'm comfortable, I am more likely to be like this. Okay, so I need to go to sleep, wake up, do my assignment, and then go to lunch. So, oh yeah, and also I need to recover from my cold. Can you hear that? My nose is blocked. So, with that, I bid thee adieu, because I promised that I would go to bed very soon. And tomorrow, we have a very special stream, which is not actually very special at all because it's just a regular stream, but I'm going to be playing Duck Detective. It's a new game that released recently, and I got a Steam key for it because I replied to a form being like, yes, I am streamer, I would like to play your game, and I'm quite looking forward to it. It's a short game with a 2-hour playtime, which means I will probably extend it out to 6 hours, and it's a lovely looking indie game. Is it the same person who did Fish Detective? No, it's not. It's a different game. But unlike Fish Detective, I will have all the time in the world to play this one because I don't have anything on the day after. Okay, it is now time for me to raid and run. And today, I will be raiding and running off to Joru. See you tomorrow, Tancho. And I'll see the Neg Pals tomorrow too. Thank you for hanging out with me today, bros. I really missed you. And I greatly appreciated it, bro. Goodbye. Otsunasu.